What is going on, everybody? I go by Philly Mike, and this is the Philly Tall Podcast. And today we got some of the same guys we had a couple weeks ago when we were discussing who's going to draft who hates what team more, who got a better chance of actually taking this NFC East title. And we thought to ourselves, with the draft so close, less than a week away, why not start some more controversy to get everybody up in a frenzy? Did you really take this guy? Did you really take this guy? Bloody blue block, because we're going to make it as interesting as possible to get to Thursday. But go ahead and introduce yourself, starting with my guy to my right.
What's going on, y'all? What's up, Washington fans? We are the champs. You already know what it is. It's the real Ed Oliver, not the one from the Bills. Appreciate you having me on again, Mike.
Want me to go?
Yeah, you can go.
All right. It's your boy, Mr. Ron, Cowboys Fan Talk. Appreciate you bringing me on. You know what I'm saying? I got to represent the champs that's coming up, not the current champs that got blessed into being the champs because the Eagles didn't want to play their last quarter.
Are you a Giants fan? Are you more worried about the last quarter than the guy?
I'm just letting people know what happened.
I'm going to say the same thing. I don't get used to saying that after this year. But no, it's all kidding aside. It's the entertaining talking sports. I talked New York Giants, some New York Knicks. Had a great time with you guys last time, and hopefully, like I said last time, hopefully maybe we. In G's talk. I know the fans love it. I love talking with other. Looking forward to jumping into the draft talk with you guys, getting your perspective on how you feel about your teams.
Yeah, it's going to be good. You did kind of freeze up a little bit for a little piece of that.
Oh yeah. I thought you guys did because of my screen. I'm good now though.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're good now. Did he freeze up on your screen, Ed?
Yeah, he froze up like Daniel Jones.
Okay, so this is getting interesting already. Let's go. Shots fired. But so we're gonna get into it. We're gonna pull up the mock draft. Let me share the screen. Let's get it. We're gonna be doing this. Let's see. What am I doing? There it is.
Pull mine up so I can see it with you guys.
Okay. So we're going to use the Pro Football Network mock draft simulator. When you look it up, it kind of has more of the realistic when you look at the top 50. So we want to do that route. Actually, me and my guy Gate City did a Pro Football Focus one on the weekend, and oh boy, didn't just everything fell in our lap. We were getting anyone and everyone. So I'm interested to see what Pro Football Network brings. Shout out to everybody in the chat, channel members in here. We see some Washington fans. I see a couple Giants and Cowboys, but you guys got to represent. So as we do this, we're going to do, of course, 7 rounds. We'll leave the select draft speed at normal. And then we got the Eagles, Giants, Cowboys, and Washington. So we're going to go into the draft. Let's do it. So Trevor Lawrence off first, Zach Wilson, Justin Fields. Look at that. Looking like it's in order. Jamar Chase came in a different area. So the first pick is up, and it's the Cowboys at pick 10. And the Chargers are offering pick 13 and 77 for the 10th overall pick. Cowboys Fan Talk, are you interested in that? Or are you just going to want your I believe Kyle Pitts is still on the board.
You already know what's up. You already know. You ain't even got to talk to me. You can just go ahead and put Kyle Pitts on the Cowboys. Y'all can move on to y'all picks. You know what I'm saying?
All right. Yeah,
man.
Chargers could have put a bunch of stuff up there. They good. I know why they try to move up, but it ain't happening.
There is no way Kyle Pitts is getting to the Cowboys on draft night, but enjoy it for now.
Hey, look, I'm going to enjoy this simulation.
Facts. When I seen Jamar Chase go fourth, I was like, uh-oh. I don't know if there's going to be any team that
I'll say this real quick before we move on. If he gets to Detroit, I will start to believe. But he has to get past 3 teams before I can even believe. He got to get past Miami and Atlanta and all that. So my belief is low. I want him, but my belief is low. If he get to Detroit, I might, look at the screen. Let's see what's about to happen. But if he got to get there.
Yeah,
Because
and
Jerry might trade at that point because it's that close.
which listen, if you end up going to 8th and losing a little bit of leverage in the back end or something next year, I'm gonna chalk it up as a win because I would think that the Lions would pass on them anyways, and then I would just think that you just gave up a little bit of capital. But at this point, we're gonna see. I'm surprised that Jamar Chase went for Penny Sewell, pretty good spot. Devontae Smith.
I think Devontae Smith is the weird thing on this simulation. Everybody else kind of makes sense. I don't Devontae Smith and the Falcons not going quarterback because I can see that too. I can see that. I know they still got Ryan under contract, but if they don't go Pitts, I feel like they're going quarterback. It's one or the other. I don't think they're gonna go Jamar Chase because they got, you know what I'm saying? It just don't make sense here.
Yeah, I mean they got Ridley and Julio, but who knows? Who knows? I mean that's a little wrinkle, and I do believe there's going to be more wrinkles in this draft than normal. Just the lack of the combine, the lack of people actually playing their senior year, and just all this virtual. You know, we got people playing rock scissors paper suits to engage in.
I wasn't gonna bring that up, but you know, since you broached it,
I gotta break the ice, man. I gotta be the first one to break the ice. You know what I mean? So you can't use it against me if I'm already ahead of that. But real quick,
you on your M&M strategy. I know. Just go ahead and put it out there. I feel you.
Real quick, shout out to Krazan26 with a $2 super chat. Giants fan, I see. He said the NFC East belongs to Big Blue. Go Giants.
What's going on, Krazan? What's up, buddy?
There you go. So with that being said, he's gonna go ahead and take more offense, just like Jerry Jones would love him to do.
That is such a Jerry Jones. That is such a Jerry Jones pick.
Kyle Pitts, University of Florida. Here we go.
This pick, I'm definitely looking at the trades here because this pick is a perfect scenario for the Giants to trade down because here you have both offensive linemen are off the board. Rashawn Slater's gone. Penny Sewell's gone. All 4 weapons are off the board. And
that's crazy how I feel.
And for me, at 11, if I'm staying here, I don't think the Giants are going to take him. And I know what Giant fans want me to do here, but I don't think they're going to take him. Micah Parsons. And that's who I would take. But realistically speaking, I honestly don't think the Giants are going to take him. So in this spot with all 4 weapons off the board and both linemen off the board, I'm definitely looking at my trade offers. What's my trade offers?
And you got the Chicago Bears. Oh, let me see all of them. This one on the board is Chicago, pick 20, pick 52, and a 2022 4th overall pick.
Okay.
Can I see?
Yeah, you hit the next on the yeah.
You got the Chargers offering the 13th and the 47th, but you would have to give up your 76. So your 11th and 76 to get the 13th and the 47th. That's
okay. I'm thinking about that one. And then what's the last one?
And the last one is pick
Chargers one. Give me the Chargers one. I'm trading down.
Chargers. So David Gettleman, after being pressed on why he doesn't trade back, he finally feels like he's not getting released and he's going to get some value for it. So he's going to go ahead and accept this trade.
Yep. I'm going to get me 2 second-round picks now and trade back 2 spots. I like it.
That's actually value. That's
yeah.
I'm happy to get Mike Parsons.
So the Eagles
still might.
The Eagles are on spot.
You're right.
Oh, yeah, you get 13.
Real quick, shout out to my guy, Eagles Flyer, Brian Fuller, with a $2 donation, channel member in the building. He said this is for the Where in Dallas stuff. Nice for bonfires. Shout out to my guy. And then we got another donation, Jonathan D. He says, stand up, here to support my guy, Tana. We'll be nice today and say hello to the entertainer. We are in a tough spot now with Slater going, make us proud.
Try my best, my man.
I think you won that pick. You only going back 2. You know what I mean? You talked about backstage a little bit what you guys are kind of leaning towards. I ain't going to ruin it for the people watching, but I think that was a good trade. Now, the Eagles are on the clock. We got pick 12. You know, if Howie Roseman sees Mac Jones there and he thinks about anything crazy, you know, I'm going to be very upset. But we do have J.C. Horn on the board. Micah Parsons is still on the board. Someone I wasn't sure would be here at our pick because of the Giants, possibly. You got
Horn, man.
Christian Barmore, D tackle that the Eagles were showing love to, which I'm not a big fan of. I'm not saying ain't a good player. I just think that's a stretch at 12. J.C. Horn is looking like going to be my pick. Let me just go through these only got one trade offer, so it's pick 29 and pick 62. Nah, we got enough value. We got 4 picks in the top 150. So we're going to go cornerback out of South Carolina University, a guy that Kyle Pitts said is the best corner he went against. And, Jalen Ramsey in that little video, that little rookie on rookie, he said, man, this guy's going to be the best corner in the draft. I'm big on both J.C. Horn and Patrick Surtain, but I'm going to just shoot that out there because it was said, and I'm going to take J.C. Horn with the 12th overall pick.
I think that's going to be our real pick.
Yeah, I like J.C. Horn.
I think on draft day, that's who we're probably going to – it's between him and Surtain, and I feel like they're going to lean towards Horn.
Yeah.
I'm kind of with you on that.
Kyle Pitts is the one who said when he said that, it was in the Jerry Jones interview. So he's talking to Jerry Jones, and Jerry Jones asks him, who was the toughest corner that you had to play? And he's like, Kyle Pitts. I mean, he was like J.C. Horn. So
I think that might have been, that's all Jerry needed to hear. That might have sealed it. So not that Surtain is bad. You just it's kind of like you splitting hairs, because Surtain is a great corner.
That's true too. I think again, my biggest picture, I think Surtain is going to come in and be more successful right away. I think he's more technically sound. I do think Horn has the higher upside. That's not saying that Surtain can't be a ceiling guy. I just would put it that way. So it really depends on the scheme. These players are what you make them. You've seen players go from one team good and be horrible on another team too. So you got to put them in the right spot. Coaching is heavily involved in football, unlike the other sports. You have a superstar, he goes to work. In football, it's a lot different.
Yeah, with Howie, I wouldn't roll out a quarterback.
I wouldn't either.
I wouldn't. But I mean, I think Howie knows that. He said quarterback factory. He messed this position up way too much. I think he has to make. I think even for his job's sake, he can't do something like that because Jeff Lurie put out the statement, build around Hurts, like that could burn the bridge. But let's go to this for the Giants.
Is Ed going to take Mac Jones?
That's what I wonder.
That to me is the biggest question of this draft is where's Mac Jones going to go?
I got Ed taking him.
I don't hate him. I don't hate him like everybody else does. I think he's actually decent.
All right. Now I would love to trade down again. Like if this was like Madden, but realistically speaking, I don't see the Giants trading down twice. So I traded down. I'm going to make a pick here at 13, regardless of what the offers are. Got
you. Real quick, Tone Ho said, hello, I'm supporting. I hope Ed will get a linebacker as in JOK or Xavion Collins. So you got some requests, Ed. You got some requests. You're going to go ahead and make the pick, Entertainer?
Yeah, it's between two players for me.
So reject it, right?
Just reject all of it.
All right.
Okay, so here I'm looking at either AVT, Elijah Vera Tucker, or I'm looking at Micah Parsons. And I know I'm going to go Parsons because I think it's going to make Giants fans happy. And me as a fan, that is the player I would love in this spot. I think he could change this defense. I think he fits the scheme. My brain says go Vera Tucker. My heart's going to go with Parsons. I'm going to go Parsons for Giants Nation. We'll get Parsons at 13.
There we go. And that's pretty good because, Giants fans are asking for him at 11. So you went and got Parsons anyways, and you turned your 76 overall pick into a 47th. I hate to say that would be a win-win if this would happen. So we're going to go ahead and select Micah Parsons, linebacker out of Penn State for the Giants. I hate doing it. Like, I really don't want to click the button, but I got to click it.
He's a good player, too. Oh.
Yeah, the way I look at it with that extra second-round pick,
went to the Patriots.
I'm now going to have an opportunity to take a go. I could take two offensive linemen in the second round if I want. So
true.
Snatched up Mac.
So real quick, after Micah Parsons went to the Giants at 13, we're going to be more in depth in the first round, and the later rounds we won't really care who the other people take. So Christian Darrisaw goes to the Vikings, Mac Jones to the Patriots, JOK to the Cardinals. Christian Barmore to the Raiders at 17, Najee Harris at 18 to the Miami Dolphins, and now the Washington football team is on the clock. Do you want to look at these trades, Ed?
Yeah. What are the numbers?
So you would be, for the first one, you'd be giving up your pick 19 and pick 246 but you will receive pick 40, pick 71, and a second round in 2022.
All right. What's the next one?
The next one is the Patriots will offer you the 46 overall pick, the 96 pick, the 120 pick, and a second and a third for next year for the same picks, 19 and 246.
That's a good. Yeah. What's the last one?
Yeah, if you're counting next year, it's definitely good. But you know, I mean, we just don't carry over to next year.
Yeah,
that's the one.
Pick 19 for pick 30 and 61, and then a third in 2022.
That's the one.
Yeah, I'll take. But let me see who's available though first.
If you look at who's available, if you're just looking at the all, you got Edge from Georgia. I hate
Azeez Ojulari.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm saying.
Cornerback Greg Newsome out of Northwestern. The offensive guard Vera Tucker. You got Rashad Bateman out of Minnesota. You got Kwity Payne. Even though you're loaded at the D line, you don't need none of that. Travis Enstein, a Clemson running back. Jamin Davis, linebacker, Kentucky. Xavier Collins is still there. Creed Humphrey, offensive guard, is still there. Joseph Asaya and Samuel Cosme is there, offensive tackle from Texas. So there's some guys there, you know.
Let me get I'll probably go with Xavier Collins.
I like him.
Linebacker.
So you're gonna reject the offers, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna reject.
Oh my God.
7.
You add him to your defense already. Xavier Collins is nasty.
Yeah, he's like 6'4", 270. He's fast.
He could play off the edge. I like him. He's a good pick.
Yeah.
So we're gonna go Xavier Collins, linebacker out of Tulsa, to the Washington football team. Just you got the Cowboys helping what they already got their offense, and you got the Washington football team helping what they already got their defense. My goodness. Caleb Farley went in the first round, 27th.
Where you go?
To the Colts.
That's not bad.
Well, Colts must have traded down because they normally pick 21 or 22.
All right, so Eagles on the clock first pick in the second round. I'm going to check what they did, but I want to look at these trade up decisions first. Chat, let me know too, Eagle fans in here. So the pick 37 possibly could be traded to the Texans for 67 and 109 and a 2022 second rounder, or pick 53 and then next year's. Plus, I got to give up my 240, which is not really important. I like this one a little bit because I get a 109, but I think we need top end talent, and that second round for next year enticed me if this was legit. But since it's not, we're gonna have to say reject. And Eagle Nation in the chat, let me know what you're feeling. Are you who you're feeling? I like the cornerback from Syracuse, but we did just go J.C. Horn. That would be my thing. I would take that Syracuse cornerback and or like a Eric Stokes or Asante Samuel Jr. if we went wide receiver with the first pick, but we didn't. We went corner. So now I'm really looking for a wide receiver, and we just seen a lot of receivers go off. Since that, we see Rashad Bateman go off.
You could click wide receiver if you want to just see the wide receivers, right?
Yeah, I just wanted to see Terrence Marshall. All these guys went off right in front of us. But let's go to offense. Let's go to wide receiver. And they do have Elijah Moore and a Kadarius Toney still on. It's tough. Let me just look at.
Oh, they got some good players still.
Yeah, they do.
Man, Bolton is there.
I like Jabril Cox too.
I Cox and Bolton. They're different styles, but I like both of them. Robert Dredden with the 499 super chat. He said, "What up, Philly Talk? NFC East Nation. Love my Eagles. My favorite NFC East game all time is the body bag game for 1991. Good luck to all and salute." Shout out to you, my guy. Much love and appreciation. But here we go. There are some good players left. Everybody's saying that a lot of people are saying Elijah Moore. That's who I went when me and Gate City did it. Another Eagles content creator. We went Horn and we went Elijah Moore in a second. Dang, man, this is tough. I know our defense is hurting more, and Jabril Cox is there, and he's not going to be there with our 70th pick. Not in this one. I do want to go wide receiver though. I think we're going to have to go back to offense. We're going to have to go to wide receiver, and I'm going to have to take. I mean, Kadarius Toney is rated higher than him. Chat real quick. I don't want to take too long. Just give me a T or an E. Let me know. I'm leaning to Elijah Moore, though. I like Elijah Moore.
They're both really good.
Yeah.
Go ahead, take Tutu Atwell.
I'll tell you what, Rondell Moore's good too. You just worry about injuries with Rondell Moore, but he's really good too.
Yeah. So we got a bunch of E's. Like I said, I'm not going to hold these guys up. We see the E's in the building. Some of them are probably other fans trying to just push me to it too. You know what I mean? We're going to go Elijah Moore.
It's not a bad pick. They're not separated by that much.
Yeah, he's better than Rager, probably.
There we go. There we go.
Probably is.
I mean,
No, I agree with you. Matter of fact, I think Kadarius Toney's better than Rager too.
I don't even know if that's hate or they just keeping it funky.
Yeah. I mean, it's tough. It's tough.
Oh man, I was hoping Creed got to me. I was hoping Creed got to me in the second round. I see the Dolphins took him at 36.
Yeah, but there's
what if and I'm not an Eagles fan. I know that Ertz isn't in your long-term plans. Is Pat Freiermuth even a thought there?
Yeah, I mean,
because I know you guys run a lot of two tight end sets, but you knew Sirianni likes to use the tight ends.
Yeah, I seen him like early in the mock drafts. I seen him mock to us. At the end of the day, like there's when I look at the top tier talent, like wide receiver, is a little bit farther down. I'm not saying Kadarius Toney and Elijah Moore ain't talented, but then you look at Richie Grant, the safety, he's still there. You got linebackers that are still there that I like, even though there's one I think that will be there at 70. Even Phillips, the edge rusher out of Florida, Miami. That's not on our top priority, but I do like to go best player available.
You doing what I used to do. My last couple of mocks, I just be flying through it. It'd be like I'll be getting A grades the whole way down because I don't overthink it. I just been following my gut lately. I don't know if that's what they do in the war room, but I just been like, all right, I'm gonna just pick the first player that my gut tell me to go with, and it's been better than when I sit there for 30 minutes mulling over players. I be getting C's and F's because I be overthinking it.
Yeah, Eagles do rock paper scissors.
Knew that was gonna be. Knew that was coming.
It's funny today. I like it.
Yeah.
He got yelled at after that.
First of all, he started off with the jokes when he came in saying like you were frozen, like Daniel Jones, and he said,
Howie probably talked to him under his teeth like, "You better stop talking about."
Some secret stuff.
The Eagle fans telling me to move back are probably just getting in here. I already rejected the move back ones because they were moving back from 37 to like 50. It was a little too far for my liking, so we didn't move back. Let me hit these super chats real quick, and then I'm gonna make my pick. Washington fan, I believe he said, Tone said, do we need a tight end to add depth or a free safety end?
We need a tight end. We could use both, honestly. I mean, we just got Sammy's Reyes, the international guy. He's strong as I don't know what, but we could definitely use another tight end too.
And then Robert Dredden with the $4.99 super chat, he said, we taking shots, entertainer, Evan Ingram? LOL, just kidding, all love. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, trust me, trust me, I'm not in the Evan Ingram fan club. Trust me.
And see, it really hurts because we just added a safety, or I would automatically take Richie Grant here. I love the
cornerback for me. I got my offense. You already know what's up, so don't leave him for me.
Who's your pick, Mike?
I'm probably just gonna go. I might just go this edge rusher because we got old Brandon Graham, we got questionable Derek Barnett, and he's up there. I mean, like I said, I like the wide receivers, but you're going down. You're going down.
Got faith in Quez Watkins and them.
Jalen Phillips is really good. The only thing you got to worry about there is the concussions, but he's probably the most talented edge in this class, but he's had the concussion problems.
Get Kellen Mond, man.
Stop playing. All right, you know what? We're going to go wide receiver just because I believe, we need to get talent in that room. And I'm going to go – I did like Elijah Moore, but I'm going to go Kadarius Toney, wide receiver out of Florida.
That's a great pick. I was hoping you didn't pick
him. Love me. We got to add it to it. I believe in Rager. I believe in Travis Fulgham, but we have a lot of wide receiver coaches in there.
I do like Fulgham, though.
We're gonna take him.
To me, I would much prefer Toney to. I think he was the best on the board at the wide receiver.
Yeah, and look, listen, Gene Phillips is good. I just think that, you know what I mean, it's rough. It's rough. And I know my guy, Victory Channel member, he said I was a Howie move. Great. But like I said, it is what it is. So we got the Giants on the board. You want to entertain this trade offer? Only one of them. You got pick 42. You're not going to take it?
Because I already traded down. Yeah.
Gotcha.
This is going to be boring, though, because now I don't have a 4th round pick. So I got 2 seconds, a third, and then I wait till the 6th.
Ouch.
Okay, so here I'm looking at either a guard, a wide receiver, or an edge, and I got another pick at 47. So let me see the interior offensive lineman first. Let me see the guards and the centers. Wyatt Davis is definitely, and I love Kendrick Green, but I could probably wait on him. Wyatt Davis is definitely a possibility. Do they show centers or is it? Oh yeah, next to it. OC, right? Okay. And then let me see the wide receiver and let me see the edge. Rondell Moore. And what about the edge?
He's still there.
Oh, Jalen Phillips is still there. Ooh. And I got a pick in 5 picks. But I still got Ronnie Perkins. I could take him. I got Joe Tryon I still like.
That's
you know
tough.
what? I'm gonna let the Giants fans decide. Do you want me to take Jalen Phillips here? Or do you want me to go with Wyatt Davis? Wyatt Davis to me is the bigger need. We already got a linebacker in the 1st round. But I'm gonna let the Giants fans in the chat decide. Take Phillips in the 2nd. Cody says we'll go Phillips. They want Phillips. We'll go Phillips, and then we'll go with the interior offensive line with the second round pick. We'll go Jalen Phillips.
There you go, Jalen Phillips, edge rusher out of Miami to the Giants.
I'm back.
And now the Cowboys are on the clock. You have one trade offer, your 44th overall pick for 48th, and next year's 5th. That's probably no.
Yeah, no, I'm good.
So, are you looking for anything? You want to go to all?
Go ahead, slide over the corner.
Slide over the corner
for me real quick.
You got Kelvin Joseph.
Go ahead, give me. Yep. Go ahead, give me Kelvin Joseph.
Kelvin Joseph out of Kentucky to the Dallas Cowboys to pair with Trevon Diggs.
Yep. It was either him or it was going to be him, Stokes, or Molden. I didn't think Joseph was going to be there, so I'm going to roll with Joseph. Because I was in my mind when you went over the corners earlier, I saw Molden sitting at 69 ranked, and I was like, he might be there for me, depending on how it went. But because I thought Joseph might peel off, but Joseph is there, and I'll take him since Samuel went.
Good pick.
You're on the clock, but real quick, Tone said, I hope Washington gets St. Brown. How you feel about that?
He's okay. I mean, he's another slot receiver, so I wouldn't get him until like the 3rd round. He's not bad though, out of USC.
Yeah, I like him too. He kind of reminds me of a former USC receiver the Giants took, Steve Smith, but like you said, he doesn't have top end speed. He's got drop problems.
Yeah.
Well, here you go. The entertainer, you said it's going to kind of get boring after this 47th pick. You don't pick. Well, they can get you back into the game. You can give up your 47th and 201 to the Steelers.
That's not bad.
And 87.
So I go back 8 spots, but the problem is how many? Let me see the interior offensive line before I make this trade.
That ain't bad.
Wyatt Davis still there. Ben Cleveland's still there. And the center? Landon Dickerson's still there. What was the trade offer? 55 I dropped to?
55, yes, from 47.
Some of them are still going to be there.
It's hard for me not to do that. I mean, there's still good interior offensive linemen, even if – and I get an extra – I get like the 80th pick on top of it.
Yeah,
I'll do it.
That's
not a bad trade.
We're filling
at this stage ain't that bad.
We're filling holes. We're taking hogs, but we're filling holes.
Now, how do I get back to the trades?
Proposed trade? Oh, shit.
Hit next?
That's like you got to hit the phone, I think.
Yeah. You're trying to propose a trade here. Yeah, you want to go to
trade offers. My bad. There you go. So accepting it, right?
Yeah, I'll take it. Move back 8 spots. I'll take that.
Wyatt Davis off the board. Richie Grant off the board.
So what numbers is that?
Washington, you got the 51st pick. You can give up pick 51 and 246 to get 64 and 95 from the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Yeah. What's the next one?
The next one is pick 51 to the Pats. You get the 96 and 139, and then a second round in next year's draft.
I'll pass on that. I'll pass on both.
Pass on both.
Yeah. And then who's the go to all? Let me see. What's the first name? Oh, that's Pat Fairmouth.
Yeah.
Baron Browning. Who is who's the first 5 people? I can't really read it.
Pat Fairman, tight end. You got Baron Browning out of linebacker out of Ohio State. Javonte Williams, running back. Eric Stokes, cornerback out of Georgia. Then you got the edge out of Oklahoma, Ronnie Perkins. And you do got Jabril Cox, but like you say, you just took Collins. So then you got D tackle, offensive lineman Landon Dickerson.
Yeah. Who's the best offensive tackle available?
The best offensive tackle available is Liam.
He's good.
Eichenberg is good.
Yeah, I'll take Eichenberg.
There you go.
Yeah, it's magic, man. We got.
You want him to play on the left side, right? Because your right side is good, right?
Yeah, I'll take Eichenberg.
Eichenberg out of Notre Dame, they breed him, so he legit.
Yeah.
A lot of people have him going first round.
Yeah, that's a steal.
I'm not doing any trades here.
Yeah, you said I did enough trades. And real quick, I missed my guy super chat. Joey Z said Phillip is a top edge, and that was when I was still deciding Phillip or my wide receiver. So we're gonna go ahead. You're gonna reject these no matter what, right?
No matter what. Yeah. All right, I'm definitely going interior offensive line here. I'm going either guard or center. Ben Cleveland and Kendrick Green I like, and the center.
And the center is.
I'm going with Landon Dickerson
out of Alabama.
Yeah,
there you go.
That's good value.
I maybe should have traded back to 50 something because there were still people here.
There you go.
I'm on the board. I'm going to not take the 85th in the next year's because we're not doing next year's. 71 and 152. Let me see who's on the board right now.
They want somebody. They move around, move up a slot.
But Nick Bolton is still here. I like Nick Bolton in the third. I don't think he's going to be here at 70.
It's because of that 40 time, man.
All right, since the chat yelled at me last time, you know what I mean?
He ran slow.
Go ahead. Let me know, chat. Should I move back one spot? I should do that because I don't think they're going to take my guy. I'm going to get extra for 152. So,
if they take Nick Bolton, you're going to be tight.
Eagle fans chat, Vic3, all you guys, listen, so I can move back to 71 over 70, get an extra 152. There's no reason why we shouldn't do that. Nick Bolton is still there. Brandon Bowing is still there. Linebackers are still there. Corners are still. Eric Stokes did come off the board. Let's look. Just to show you the corner.
Tyson Campbell legit.
Tyson Campbell's there. I like the Stanford quarterback.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of him. Adebo.
Rodarius Williams is a later round guy. Oklahoma State. I interviewed him. I like him though. I just like him on sheer grit. Greedy Williams' brother. More of a man coverage guy. Does have some things that limit him. Like he swears he's gonna run the 40 fast. I don't even know what he ran. I haven't looked it up. This was before the 40s. But he's always been a guy who doesn't show that tremendous speed on the outside, which is kind of scary. But yes, I'm gonna move back. Pick up the phone. What's up, Denver? Do not take Nick Bolton. If they take Nick Bolton, I'm gonna be very upset. Except, oh my God!
At least you got pick 152 out of it.
They wanted him. That was petty.
Wow.
That was petty.
Now the chat's gonna be like, you made another Howie move.
Yeah, imagine how you would feel if that was real and you was watching Howie do it. You would be losing it.
Listen, I love Bolton. I took him here on my mock draft initially. Everybody kept saying, nah, he's not going to make it. He's not going to make it. Well, he made it a second time here. And I'm saying to everybody, I'm like, we're getting an extra 152. No way they're going to take him. And they took him.
Tackling machine too.
And here's the thing. He wasn't even the top linebacker on the thing. They have Browning ahead of him on the depth chart, like on this thing. He was the second linebacker there. And usually, my God, bro.
It'll be like that Justin Jefferson miss. It'll be just like it.
Now that Jefferson miss crazy.
First of all, listen, I'm not a person who likes to trade back, but every time I don't trade back, people get upset with me. I've done a couple live mock drafts and they were like trade back for almost a lot of picks. That not every pick, and now I finally go off my strategy for one. It's legitly one away.
Mike about to hit restart. Well, let's just start over.
Bro, this is disgusting. That's crazy.
Browning's still there though.
Yeah, but
I like Dylan Moses more earlier in the year. I kind of
Moses. I like this late. I like Dylan Moses.
He got hurt. He had a couple of ACL injuries though.
Yeah.
Moses.
Jalen Mayfield's still on the board. He's a good tackle.
You looking for safety? Holland's on the board.
Holland is still on the board.
I shouldn't even said.
Don't help him too much. Don't.
That's why I shouldn't even said nothing.
Yeah, I do like him because I do like him though, for real. But I wanted a linebacker here. I wanted Nick Bolton. Like I had my pick already picked.
That's the funny of this video. You said they ain't gonna take him. Nick Bolton.
Yeah, hold on one second. They said I still don't understand why you don't listen. What do you mean? You're moving back one spot and you get an extra 152. Like
you're not trading back no more mocks till next Thursday. You standing pat.
I'm gonna go Browning.
He sounds so reluctant.
Yeah, because I love Nick Bolton's game and he fell to me again. I was like, I did a live for you guys. You can see it. And I lost.
I like Nick Bolton too. I don't care about the 40 time.
I lost. We're gonna go Browning.
Right.
Washington up on the clock.
Rejected.
Who you rolling with though?
Yeah, they got. Is Holland still on there? I'll take your pick, Cowboys fan. Thank you, man.
That's not who I want.
Holland.
But you remind me of Javon Holland, so I appreciate it.
Take him.
Yeah, I got it.
I know who I want. Take him.
Take Holland for me, Mike.
There you go with the 79th overall pick. I mean, not the 79th, the 74th overall pick, Javon Hollins. Cowboys on the clock.
This won't take long. You reject.
But you don't want to see the other one?
Nope. Because I know who I want. He's sitting right there. He's looking at me.
All right, who you got?
Give me Kadarius Washington.
Kadarius Washington out at TCU. Best friends with Jalen Reagor. Here we go. And now here we go. Let me see what the chat's yelling at me for. Yo, listen, though. I'm going to have to cut this part, and just put that Nick Bolton up real quick. Yeah, that was just wild. That's wild. And listen, again, I did 2 live mock drafts prior to doing my solo video one. I did the solo video one, and I pretty much did a draft, and I just wrote them down. I didn't do it from this, and so I just wrote down, and they were like, we don't believe you. Screenshot your draft, because they didn't believe I was going to get Nick Bolton at 70. Well, I was about to do it again, real life, and then the Denver Broncos. I hate the Denver Broncos.
You're going to be mad at them in real life because of
I'm really mad at them, because I'm like, what could go wrong?
Yeah. Who's available right now? Who's the best available?
It's Washington's turn. Let's go to best available at 82. And safety out of Florida State.
Who's go to tight end for me?
Oh, there's your Washington fan in the chat, Amon-Ra St. Brown. Where you want to go?
We need a tight end. Let me see tight end because we already got Terry McLaurin. We got Curtis. So like, we need a tight end.
Brevin Jordan. Yeah, he's still there.
Yeah, get Brevin Jordan.
Brevin Jordan's raw, but
yeah, he's good.
Here we go.
Well, they still have Tremble on the board too.
Yeah. I think you can't go wrong with either one.
Yeah.
I think they're both gonna be pretty good though.
He was ranked lower. I'm surprised. Usually he's ranked higher.
Yeah.
Reject. So 84th overall pick. All right, let's go to all. Ooh.
Is he
It's like
start that quarterback controversy.
Nah. I want like somebody who
Mon could throw like 80 yards off his back foot. Go ahead. Go ahead, draft him.
Spencer Brown. I'm looking at like offensive line and the edge right now at this pick. Chaz Surratt would be one of my fallback linebackers if like we didn't get one. If we couldn't get like a Bolton or someone like that, Chaz Surratt in North Carolina, I do like him. But Chat, do you think we should get what's his name? Jordan Smith, edge rusher. Let me know if y'all like Jordan Smith. Get Jordan. That's a Washington fan saying it though.
They said to get who?
He told me to get Jordan. Safety position. Tala Ufanga is still there from USC. I like Caden Stearns from Texas, but he's my sleeper. I don't know why I'm telling you guys that, but that's like later. But I don't know how much later he'll be there.
Go ahead and get Cisco.
I like I think if you go to the edge, I think I would just take Jordan Smith. Quickly, guys, let me know how y'all feel about Jordan Smith. Grab another corner. See, it's hard for me because the phone is, I can see it, but it's so small print, so I feel like I got to come back to the screen to see what y'all saying. Draft the top player remaining on the board from the SEC. There you go. You got Washington fans and you got other fans trying to put me on Kellen Mond. Like, we ain't doing this no more.
I'm telling you, just start it back up, man.
Let me see. Not wide receiver. Cornerbacks. I do like the Stanford quarterback. I wouldn't mind double dipping in corner because of how pressed we are, but I think we could wait. I think edge is something we don't need immediately, but it's what the Eagles build, and you need to get a decent edge in here.
Roche.
Oh yeah, he's Quincy Roche. That's probably about where he's going to go. I like him.
Yeah, but I think Quincy Roche. I think I'm going to take Jordan Smith. Real quick, we got a super chat. Said, hi, Philly talking, Chris Entertainer. Shout out to Bobby Woodruff.
What's going on, Bobby?
Let's go. Yeah, all right. So we're going to go to the draft. Go to all just to double check. I think we will go edge. This is the 84th pick. Yeah, we're going to go edge Jordan Smith to the Eagles. Here we go. We can get yelled at a little bit more by my people. It's all good.
Is there a way, before I make this pick, is there a way to see the picks I have remaining? Because I don't know with all the trades I made, what picks I still have.
Let's see. Paul's draft proposed trade. Team needs his lock.
Maybe if you click my team name, maybe.
Where's your team name?
On the draft board. Yeah.
There it is.
So I'm picking again at 116. Okay. All right. I'm either thinking wide receiver here or another offensive lineman. All right. Amon-Ra St. Brown. Nico Collins is pretty good. Okay, and then let me see the tackle and the guards.
Tackles and the guards?
Yeah. Spencer Brown, I like. And what about guard? Ben Cleveland, still there. And I like Kendrick Green. Ooh. I already got a center. Ooh, 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 ooh. Oh man, this is tough. I love Ben Cleveland. And I love Kendrick Green. You know what? I'm going with another offensive line. I'm going with another hog. I am gonna go. Ooh, see, Kendrick Green's upside is through the roof, but Ben Cleveland is that nasty interior Georgia hog. Yeah, let's double up. Let's go with Ben Cleveland.
Double up. Ben Cleveland to the Giants. All right. Dylan Moses off the board. The safety out of Florida off the ball. Nico Collins, Spencer Brown. Kellen Mond went to the Falcons.
Oh, that sucks.
Then Brown went to the Patriots.
He was waiting too long, Ed. Now
I know.
Magic.
I know.
Magic time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Heineke.
you can't reject on that. I'm taking my pick.
Both?
Yep. I'm not dropping down to 160. Let me see the linebackers.
Linebackers.
McGrone. Nice. And go to D tackle.
Oof.
Tyler Shelvin. Give me Go to edge real quick.
Go to edge.
Yeah. Roche is there. Go back to D tackle. Give me Togai.
Top one.
Yeah.
Here you go.
I like his bench press.
I like the bench press, you said.
Yeah, he was crazy. Shelvin he's a little too out of shape for me. So he can hold it down.
Oh, Dwayne Eskridge, yo, the Baltimore Ravens. He's a I like how you can put him in package. I think he's a fast, shifty guy. But were they the ones in the early round that took no, they did take Rashad Bateman. I was about to say that one. They needed to get that bigger type receiver, go across the middle. So who's on the board? The Cowboys.
Back. All right. Let me see offensive tackles.
Offensive tackles.
Go back to edge.
To edge defense.
At this stage, I think I'll take Roche.
Roche 105. He's rated. You're taking him at the
Good pick.
Good pick. Giants right next.
All right, reject those offers. And let me see wide receiver. Dude, I'm a big fan of Jalen Darden. Marcus Stevenson's pretty good too. Let me see. Running back. Let me see running back. Yeah, I'm not going anywhere there. And let me just see best overall available. I think I'm going Darden. I like Jalen Darden.
Jalen Darden.
Yeah, out of Texas State, I think. Yeah, he had a killer pro day.
North Texas,
rather, yeah.
There we go. About to be the Eagles pick at 123. No trade offers. They don't like nothing. They don't want that pick. They're like, Denver's like, dude, is there anybody he wants? Stop. I do like Caden Stearns here. I like Caden Stearns safety. Let's see. Let me see my next picks. 150.
Get deep in the weeds. You got a lot of later round picks.
Yeah. So I like safety here. Let me see what the chat's saying because I can't see on a small screen. Cowboys fans only in the building representing for
my boy Tuck.
So I think all the Eagle fans done dipped up out of here. I'm just kidding. They hate me now. I just lost a bunch of subscribers.
You lost both. That's it.
I lost my pick and my people. So I'm liking Camden in this area. Stearns, safety. Again, Ronnie McLeod, he's going to be out a little bit. We do have Anthony Harris, but who else? We lost Jalen Mills. You got Anthony Harris and a bunch of young guys until Ronnie McLeod gets back. And not too many young guys. You only got, what's his name? Kavon Wallace, who we drafted out of the 4th round last year, who didn't get much playing time. He played okay at times. I did like Drew Dowman, though, too. I took him. I didn't take him. Yeah, I did take him here on my last one. So my last one was pretty good. I had Nick Bolton. I had Drew Dowman here, offensive center from Stanford, at this 123 pick. And he's ready to go 125. It fit perfect. I do think we need offensive line help. And so let me know, guys. Do you think we should hit the offensive line, or should we go safety?
I'll tell you who I like here. I like the guy from Michigan, Ambry Thomas, the corner.
The corner?
That guy's fast as hell. He run a 4.37.
4.37. That's fast. And I did want to dip back into the cornerback pool.
Oh, I don't even know for you guys specifically, but I like him.
No. I just think that the Eagles need to get 2 corners just for depth. You know what I mean? Just got to get 2 corners. So we can go Drew Dowman, guys, offensive center out of Stanford.
Go ahead, take Kyle Trask.
Stop. Or we can go Cannon Stearns, safety out of Texas. Shine said he likes Aubrey Thomas. The guy you said. Who's available? Okay, look. Let's look at all. You got you got the safety out of Texas, Caden Stearns. You do got Kyle Trask, quarterback. You got Marquez Stevenson, wide receiver out of Houston. You got Drew Dowman, offensive center out of Stanford. You got Tyrese Glipsy out of safety out of Missouri. You got Aubrey Thomas, cornerback out of Michigan. The running back out of Oklahoma, Ramondre Stevenson.
That guy's huge. That guy's 248 pounds, Ramondre Stevenson.
Ramondre.
But he's slow as hell. But he's big.
I was big on Stearns or Dowman. That's my take. I'm gonna let y'all pick real quick. Give me something in the chat. So then half you guys can yell and the other half can be okay with it. Someone said Trask.
I told you.
Neither.
I ain't the only one.
I mean,
I don't think Trask is a bad pick.
Don't you gotta get?
No, I don't think so too. You're picking them in a spot. You're picking them in the top 150, but you're picking them with your 4th round pick. It's a lot different. The precedent of pressure behind a guy is not there, and I don't care about pressure. I think Carson Wentz took it a little bit too high. The pick was a little bit too high. You take a quarterback in the 4th, 5th, it's not that bad. We're at 4th round, pick 120. What is it? 5? 123. 4th round, pick 123.
That is saying Trask, man.
If Trask take his spot, then it's just destiny. So if he go in the 4th and take his spot, he on his Dak Prescott.
I'm not even sure. I don't see Gowan there.
Felipe Franks. You're Felipe Franks.
I'm looking at the offensive line. I mean, Trask at this point, it could happen. I wouldn't doubt it. I like Stearns or Trask. I mean, well, now you got me saying I got like Stearns or Trask.
I bet you Pittsburgh take him if you don't take Trask.
Oh yeah, he won't get to the 5th round.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go.
Unless you got faith in Joe Flacco.
I'm gonna go Stearns, safety out of Texas, is the pick.
All right. Yeah, this is probably my last pick. Then I got to roll out. What does the KC pick say?
144, 175.
Kyle Trask.
And 181.
No, I'll pass on that. Yeah, I'll pass. Is Jamie Newman still on the board?
Jamie Newman?
He's mobile. He can run. He's a quarterback.
You can just type in his name.
Yeah.
Make it easier.
All right. Yeah, he is right there. Quarterback out of Georgia.
It's between him because he can run and he's got a strong arm too. And what running backs are available?
Running backs.
Yeah.
Ramondre Stevenson, Khalil Herbert, Jamar Jefferson, Chubbard.
I'm gonna get Jamie Newman. Yeah, then I gotta go. But I like Jamie Newman because he can run. He's a dual threat quarterback. He should have went to Georgia. He should have played another year though.
There you go.
He should be a good backup.
How many picks you got left? You got 3.
Yeah.
We're gonna make sure to put Trask on there for you.
We'll let the chat make his picks.
Yeah. Well, all right, fellas. Thank you for having me on, man. Y'all have a good week.
Good talking to you, Ed.
Yep.
Yeah. Peace, Ed.
Champs.
I'm picking new numbers. Rub the rest.
He waited.
He had to throw that in.
Champs.
Nah, I'm just kidding. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Make sure you smash that like button. It goes a long way to push out this Denver Broncos hating stream. All right, so Cowboys on the board. You want to
keep
play with any offers or you want to reject? 158, 176 for the 138.
Nah, I'm going to keep it.
All right, who are you looking at?
Go to linebacker for me. Snowden. Wallow. And go back to D tackle.
D tackles. Loving the D tackles.
You seen our run defense? You know what I'm saying? And cornerback.
Cornerback?
Yeah.
That's crazy. Yeah. Like I said, I like Drew Dowman and Stearns at that spot, but it was tough. I think our defense needs so much help.
I'm trying to think. And I got the edge.
Yo, victory. And we're gonna have a talk off this stream because you've been the reason. You know what I mean? You've been the reason. You've been my bad luck charm in here all stream. Shout out to my guy Victory.
Go to D tackle again. I think I'm a double dip.
Let me go back to it.
Yeah, I'm going Marvin Wilson.
He's good.
There we go. Not bad.
I know we picked up some D tackle depth in free agency, but that's depth.
Yeah.
And at this time of year, when you get signed, your contract is not guaranteed. I don't care. If you get a chance to get real legitimate D tackles in the draft, you take it. Togai and Wilson could be our D tackles for the future. I can't pass up on them.
Yeah, I like Marvin Wilson.
Yeah, he's not bad.
And
So
if our D tackles and D line get legitimate, it might rejuvenate our linebackers that fell off. So that's why I'm more focused on. We got bodies back there that just kind of took a turn for the worse, but our D tackle play was terrible. So if I can fix the D tackle play, in essence, hopefully it's a domino effect, but we're gonna have to see.
Facts. So the Eagles are on the clock. We got cornerback, wide receiver, linebacker, edge.
Holy shit. You got a lot of picks.
Yeah, it's more now.
See, in real life, though, you know, I should have did it already. We should need to offer a trade and get rid of some of them later ones. So I might propose one later. Wait, what is our next pick after this? 152. Oh, we picked 152. So, chat, I'm looking at cornerback again, and I'm also looking at offensive lineman. So let's go look at the people there. So let's go to offense. Let's go to all. The best offensive lineman on the board is Jalen Moore, Western Michigan offensive tackle. I do like, he's a little farther down, the offensive center for Penn State. I mean, I don't really like him. I like him closer to the 189th pick. I don't know if I'll get him there. Cornerback though, I do like I said, I like my guy Rodarius Williams, and I do Keith Taylor out of Washington. Washington gives me bad vibes though with Cindy Jones.
Yeah.
Let me see what the chat's saying.
Ambry Thomas is gone, I think. Somebody said Ambry Thomas. I think he's gone, right?
Aubrey Thomas?
Yeah, he's the guy from Michigan earlier.
Yeah, he's gone.
Yeah, he's gone.
So I'm looking at, let me see what the chat's saying. He said, people ask me if I try to trade up in front of Dallas in the first round. I'm probably going to go the offensive tackle. See, this would have been good if I needed depth at these positions, but I took them all higher. So I'm going to go with Jalen Moore, offensive tackle at Western Michigan.
All right.
And it's my pick again. And Rodarius Williams went right before me. Look at that.
Should have went with the corner first.
Every time you pick, you stare at the screen like.
But listen though, real talk, the corner was on the all available best player available chart. The corner was farther down.
That's why I've been leaving that all alone. I've been just going off of what I've done in the past in my mind.
Correct. But listen, he's normally there. He's normally there at this pick. He's normally there at the 99th pick.
You know what's throwing it off? It's too many human components. Well, you're usually picking against straight like AI. It's been us throwing it off.
Definitely. Let's look at running back.
That's true. Good point.
If Chubber's there, and that dude's a big dude. Jared Patterson out of Buffalo, I like him too, though.
There's a couple of running backs I really like late.
That's when they go to.
Do you know how much he weighs?
What is that?
How much does the running back, the Hubbard dude weigh? He's big, dude, right? They don't say.
Yeah, Hubbard. I think he's maybe like 215, 220. I think.
Yeah. I
There's a couple of running backs I really like, but not in this spot for the Giants because I don't normally look here because we don't have a 5th round pick. But Hubbard's thought to be one of the better running backs, like in this area.
Yeah, he is. I started watching some Jared Patterson tape because farther back.
That's the guy to Buffalo, right?
Yeah, the Buffalo.
I'll tell you one guy I really like is
here.
I love Hawkins. I don't know if you've seen him out of Louisville. That guy is a jet. He's 183 pounds. He's small, but that guy's a jet. Hey,
and in today's game where it's all about the spacing, you can use that. You can definitely use that.
Yeah.
Give guys for certain, packages, personnel groupings. You play a couple plays a game. You know what I mean?
Hey, what's going on, Jai? Thanks for popping in the stream.
So Washington is on the clock. I mean,
let's go best available.
Yeah, let's go best available.
I'm not giving nobody I want though.
Yeah, right. I'll
be this. Didn't he say he wanted? Did he take a running back? When he talking running back? Give the best running back.
So let's look at the team's leads. They said he addressed linebacker, he addressed quarterback, did he address safety and wide receiver, offensive tackle? I think he addressed all of them.
Yeah, if you click him, I'll show you.
Quarterback, he got an offensive tackle, he got a safety, he got a quarterback. Yeah, he addressed the big ones that were needed.
He probably could use it. I don't know his team as well as he does, but
he said running back before he left. So
running back, maybe a wide receiver.
If there's any, I don't know if there's any more Washington fans in here. Y'all could pick. Washington fans, pick for him.
Lloyd says, look at running back. All right, he says running back, interior offensive line, cornerback. Pedro's actually a Giants YouTuber. He says get another linebacker.
Another linebacker? All right, go to defense, linebacker. Garrett Wallow is the top one.
I heard him say running back before he left. I just don't know which one to go with.
And Pedro says or running back.
Or running back. So ask him real quick if he wants the top linebacker or any of these top three. Garrett Wallow, Amon, I'm not even going to attempt that last name. Derek Barnes out of Purdue. Or we can go to the running back section and you got Jamar Jefferson, Kalin Hill, Elijah Mitchell, Jarrett Patterson out of Buffalo.
Hubbard's gone, Lloyd.
Hubbard went to the Eagles just a little bit ago. Eagle fans are saying punter.
Somebody's saying Derek Barnes a lot.
Derek
Just
Barnes?
Yeah, I don't. Just type it in, I guess.
I'm not
Barnes.
familiar. Who's Barnes?
He ain't coming up. He's gone.
Gone.
So what are they saying?
We nice because we actually trying to get him a good player.
Yeah. You know what? Go to punters. Give him a
We
punt.
could have went special teams and been like kicker.
Look,
Lloyd says go Patterson. All right, he wants the running back out of Buffalo. Go Patterson.
all right,
I'll get him the worst special teamer in the game. Patterson. I like Jarrett Patterson out of Buffalo.
Yeah, he's solid. He's all right.
He's decent. We're talking about, 160th pick. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's a fact.
Philly Jackson. Shout out to my guy Philly Jackson in the building. He's a top punter. Yes. So now we're just gonna click these away. Cowboys up. We're tailing done. We got about 10 more minutes. We won't be taking too much longer on these. Go ahead, Cowboys on the clock.
Go to. Can you pull up my picks so far?
Oh, you guys all got a lot of picks. Giants only got 6 picks this year.
All right. You can go back to it. Go to receiver. Who's available? This is for my boy Tuck if he's still in here. Give me Tamorion Terry.
I knew you were gonna say him.
Everybody likes him. He's, who he reminds me of last year is the guy that Washington ended up getting into, Gandy Golden.
Yeah.
Everybody liked Gandy Golden last year.
Yeah, and these guys are, they're iffy, and they're not saying they're necessarily going to work out. However, he was going to be my next pick if he was still there. So shout out to you. Real quick though, I want to see if I can propose a trade. Oh, you got to pick the team and everything.
Oh, it's mad in depth.
I just don't want all these picks. You know what I mean? I wanted to.
We could look. You could just start going rapid fire. Just peel off. Go with your gut. Go with like your gut and need and the best available.
Forget that. Yeah. We'll be all right. We'll go quick. So you want Tamarion Terry, right?
Yes, sir.
Here we go. 181. Let's get this going.
That's exactly where I think Terry gonna go at too. Like later, like right around there.
I agree. 4th or 5th round.
I just don't know if we gonna get if he there in the 4th, like late 4th, 5th. We're gonna take him.
Eagles on the clock. This is where I would take. Let me see.
He's a solid replacement potentially for Gallup because I don't think Gallup's going to be there long term for you guys.
Exactly. Because CD's gonna move into the his slot, and then we're gonna be looking for a slot with speed, and Terry can be that.
This is where I will start looking possibly at a quarterback. Sam Ellinger, someone along there.
They've been putting them towards us lately.
Who?
Ellinger.
Yeah.
Because they said McCarthy takes a quarterback every year.
He's a Texas guy, right, Ellinger?
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah, I look at the last year. I can't laugh at backup quarterbacks no more. It's a real deal thing.
Yeah.
Trust me, we know.
I'm in the building with y'all now.
Yeah, I mean, I'd probably go like an offensive guard because the Eagles have very great success by taking these later rounds.
Y'all coming back though?
Huh?
The guard that tore his ACL.
Oh, Brandon Brooks, yeah, but again, he tore his left, he tore his right, tore his shoulder. I mean, what's next? You know?
Yeah, he looked like a machine, but he keep getting hurt.
I might take the guard out of Notre Dame, Robert Hainsey.
Yeah, I trust any lineman out of Notre Dame.
They're tough, and it's just more depth. Like I said, we're getting older on that line, and we've been injured, and we still got one of the best offensive line coaches in the game, Jeff Stoutland. Like I said, he turns a lot of people to gold. Jason Kelsey was a late round pick. We had a bunch of late round picks on our line last year who did decent at times. I'm gonna go Robert Hainsey, offensive guard at 184. Oh, Trey McKitty. Denver takes Trey McKitty.
You got an issue with different.
Right? Because Trey McKitty would be my next one in my last mock I did at 2 something. Cowboys are up at 192.
All right.
Trey McKitty's a tight end who plays with 1 speed, but he's 6'5", 2 something. He's definitely a red zone.
I'm surprised they would take a tight end because they just drafted Noah Fant early, right?
Yeah, but they knew I wanted him.
I'm gonna go corner depth, some more depth because and go ahead and give me Zach. I'm not even too familiar, but give me Zach McPherson.
There you go.
I think this is my last pick. Let me just make sure. I click the Giants. Let me just see. I think this is our last pick.
Me and Mike gonna battle for the people that's gonna get cut.
Yeah, right. Giants on the clock, 196. Let's see your picks. You have.
Let me see what we got so far. All right, so we got Micah Parsons, we got Jalen Phillips, we got Landon Dickerson, who I think is a first-round talent, but he's got injury history. That's why he's going in the second round. Ben Cleveland, who I love where we got him.
Who's Jalen Darden?
What?
Who's your backup? Didn't y'all let go of
Oh, we got what's his name? The guy from the guy with the long neck. What the hell is his name? Why am I forgetting off the top of my head? He's formerly from Tampa Bay. I'll give you his name right now. He's Matt. Why am I forgetting his name? Our backup quarterback is Mike Glennon. Mike Glennon.
The actual backup. Okay, cool.
Yeah, he's got that long neck. Let's see. I'm thinking either cornerback here. Yeah, I got Jalen Darden at wide receiver. I'm thinking either cornerback here, maybe interior defensive line, or running back as well. Let me see best available overall.
Running back, best overall.
Yeah. Surratt.
What about Gallman?
We like Wayne Gallman?
Yeah.
He signed with the 49ers.
Damn.
We got Devontae Booker to replace him.
Okay.
Let's see.
Obviously he ain't gonna start. We know who back. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
That's why he left. He's like, man, I'm gonna get some run.
Let me see. Let me see the running backs.
I've been seeing Saquon working out. He's looking legit.
Yeah, I'm gonna take Hawkins. I like Hawkins. Give me JB
Hawkins out of Louisville.
Yeah, I like him.
Here we go. Shout out to everybody in the chat rocking with us with these last 200 and all these extra long picks. But shout out to you guys. Make sure you smash that like button. And again, shout out to my guys, the entertainer, Cowboys Fan Talk. And we can't forget Ed Oliver, who was in here, the real Ed Oliver. He always likes to say. Shout out to them for coming through and just chilling with us. Like I said, when we're doing the mock draft and during this off season, we can get along. Come week 3, when it's close to whoever's winning the division,
Oh, we gonna get back to it. Don't worry.
Yeah.
A little bit more animosity, but you know what I mean? It's cool.
Oh, y'all got the double up. What you gonna do?
Huh? What?
You got the double picks in a row.
Yeah. So we're gonna go. Now we're gonna
look at quarterback.
Yeah, we're gonna get a quarterback here. I just wanted to see if he was on. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I think quarterback here literally is safe. You take somebody at 200. There will be no controversy.
Sam Ellinger's still on the thing. I like him, but KJ Castillo, quarterback out of Mississippi State, he's a more scrambling type guy.
Ian Book, got him on the board.
Ian Book is the other one I heard of.
Notre Dame.
He's another scrambling type guy.
Yeah. It's late in the rounds. I'll probably just take a flyer. Let's see.
I ain't gonna lie to y'all. When they get this late, I be reaching like
Yeah, just take who you want now.
Yeah, I just try to take people I know.
My scout skills stop at early 5th. Then I'd be like,
I'm just gonna go with cornerback, Appalachian State, Shamir Jean Charles, and then I will go the quarterback just for GP and. I I've watched like minimal on these guys because someone actually told me to watch the quarterback from Mississippi State. One of my subs hit me up in my inbox and told me to watch him, but I'm a
317. Longhorns fan, so I know about Ellinger.
Does anybody know about this guy? Chad, you know about Shane? How you say it? Whatever his last name is.
Ellinger remind me of a poor man's Dak. That's why I would take him.
He's a run first quarterback, right, Ellinger? Or he's definitely capable of running.
But Dak was more of a run first in college too.
Yeah.
It took a while before he can develop his throwing.
Yeah, there's.
Who's that quarterback out of Stanford that people have been trying to big up?
I honestly haven't been looking at the quarterback.
I think he came off already in this mock draft.
The top-rated quarterback. And here we go, Cowboys on the clock. Only two picks left.
Yeah, it's that late. Give me Ellinger.
There you go. I got your quarterback. Who's your backup quarterback right now? Is it DiNucci? Because you lost Dalton.
No,
right?
it's either DiNucci or Gilbert, and I think we're scrambling.
Oh, Gilbert, yeah.
You know, I thought we might try to take a flyer on was Alex Smith, but he retired.
I would have liked Alex Smith with the Giants as a backup too. He would have been a solid because he's smart. He's a good, he would have been a good backup.
I think that's why I wanted him. He would have helped the quarterback room. Yeah, but I think he's just tired, man. After that rehab, he proved that he can get back, and he's like, all right, I'm good.
Yeah, I don't blame him.
Yeah, man. If you watch some of that documentary, it messed you up.
I'm just gonna go to the wide receiver, Marlon Williams.
A little bit more depth, respect,
or something. And then I got one more pick. Oh, Cowboys got a pick.
Yeah, we both got these super late.
See,
I got receiver. Let's go to tight end.
I'm hoping that with these late round picks,
we already got. I got Pitts. See, most of my mocks, he gone. So I already got Pitts. Never mind. Go back to defense.
Yeah. See, my thing is, I'm hoping that the Eagles use some of these late sevenths and maybe late six and try to package them. Put 2 to 6 with a high 4 to move up 3 or 4 spots, like even 5 spots. If there's a guy you want in the top 150 that's there, 7 spots, 5 spots away from you, throw that one, add a 7th and a 6th.
You got to find them rebuilding teams that need those picks.
Yeah.
We were in the same spot last year. I think the Giants had like 4 7s and we didn't trade up.
Give me the linebacker, Britt, because I need some depth there. Not too familiar with him, but
he's okay. Yeah, I actually had him mocked to us in a couple.
Yeah, I don't plan on him starting, but we need depth there. We ain't exactly flowing with the linebackers.
Yeah, and then so we'll go. Tight end. Tight end? They got 2 of them right there. Carey, Angeline, and Kellen Granson. Don't even know who they really are.
I didn't know you could do that.
But at this point, it's like, what I mean? I ain't opposed to bringing Richard Rodgers back. I think we're going to keep Zach Ertz. If we don't, again, if Zach Ertz does not get traded at the draft,
yeah, I agree with you.
He's staying. Keep him.
Yeah,
and I think
you know why y'all might want to force trade him though, because he disgruntled.
Yeah, but I think he won't be disgruntled if he knows he's playing one more year with the city he loves, knowing that after this he can actually go out freely and go sign with someone under his terms. So he can pick the team, not pick the money, but if 3 teams offer him a contract, he can pick which one he likes better. You know what I'm saying? And so I think it really helps him. Plus, because he's a restricted free agent, we'll get a comp pick. And it might be a late 4th or early 5th. So if a team's not willing to give us higher than a 5th, we might as well keep him for a year.
If y'all keep him, make sure y'all feed him so y'all get that 3rd round comp pick. Because if you keep him and you treat him bad, then you're messing up your own draft stock. So if you keep him, Jalen Hurts need to feed him.
Facts. But like I said, if he has a good year and he'll be working for that. So I think it's the best interest for both teams. Washington's on the clock again.
He's got 2 picks back to back here.
Oh my.
There should be an auto draft button for just this.
I really wish. But look, we're just gonna give him some
another receiver.
There we go. We're going to give him Alaric, some offensive tackle help. We ain't going to do him too dirty. Now we're going to give him wide receiver.
Yeah, that's not too dirty. I think they might get a receiver. I know they got the dude from Carolina, but they still need some depth.
There we go. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Like I said, smash that like button. It helps push this out. You know.
Do they give you grades at the end of the? I mean, I don't ever care what their grades are, but do they give you grades at the end of it?
Yeah, let's see. So I don't think they give final results. So it shows it.
I know that PFF does. I guess they don't.
Yeah, the PFF one, I know they give grades, but it doesn't. It just says full results. It shows. I mean, if you want to take.
I wish the Giants.
I think I did legit at the top.
Huh?
I think I did pretty legit at the top.
Yeah, if you want to take a quick little screen selfie of this, you know what I mean?
You got Kyle Pitts.
Let me get a picture of it real quick. Hold on. For for my boy Tuck, because he's gonna be like, "You got Terry?" Yeah, that's good.
I don't know if you really want to see them other ones, you know what I mean? And then
I ain't tripping too much. I like that I got Marvin Wilson though.
The Giants all fit right on the screen.
Yeah, we only got 6 picks. But I like trading. I like to if the Giants got, and I'm an offensive line guy in this draft, but if we ended up with those 2 players with our first 2 picks, I would be very happy because Phillips, I'm not a fan of taking in the first because of his concussion history, but I think he's the best edge rusher in this class in terms of talent.
Yeah.
And to get him at 42, that's great value. Parsons at 13, I'd be happy with. Got 2 good interior offensive linemen in Dickerson and Cleveland, and then Jalen Darden and Hawkins, 2 playmakers that I like later in the draft.
That's not bad.
There you go. And then we're gonna look at let's look at Washington first. He got Xavion Collins, Liam Eichenberg, Javon Holland, which is a nice safety.
His first 3.
Brevin Jordan, tight end, Jamie Newman, Jarrett Patterson, Alaric Jackson. And then the Eagles got J.C. Horn, Kadarius Toney, Nick Bolton. Don't listen to Baron Browning. Nick Bolton. And we got Jordan Smith, Caden Stearns, Jalen Moore, and Chubba Hubbard. Can never say his name, but you know, we need a bigger back. Our second back is Boston Scott. So we go from a back that weighs 205, 207, our change of pace pack, and our 205 running back is the quick, shifty back in Miles Sanders. He got a little power too, but our change of pace is a more smaller, shifty guy. I think we need to get back to the Jordan Howard type behind him, the LeGarrette Blount type behind him. So that's where I think Chubba comes in.
You know what? When you play the Giants, make sure you play Chubba Hubbard because every time we play you guys, Boston Scott kicks the shit out of us.
Boston Scott will be even if he's on the practice squad, he gets called up twice a year. The Giants.
2 years ago, he scored 3 touchdowns against us. Last year, he pissed me off. Like that guy is the most. If there was one guy on the Eagles I can't stand, it's him because he doesn't do anything against anybody else, but against us, he gets like 6 touchdowns.
Yeah,
we got a vendetta.
That's why, like I said, Eagles got to be like, you know what, keep him on the P squad. And then, we playing the Giants in 2 weeks. Come on up, my guy. We got you. Got a nice role for you. We'll give you 11 carries, maybe 3 to 4 passes out the backfield. Some good stuff. But yeah, listen, guys, Eagles. I'm gonna have to find a way to. I'm gonna take a picture of it too, real quick. But I'm gonna have to scratch out Brandon Bauer. I refuse to accept that. That was the most.
That was funny, man. Because what's the odds?
Whose idea was it to trade back?
I understood it because he was getting an extra 5th round pick for nothing. But that was funny.
Yeah, listen, the pick ain't really crazy. You're getting a 152. Like I really value all picks inside the 150. You know what I mean? I value the picks inside the 150 because even in that 138, 139, 40, and it was a 152 pick for free to go back 1. And I was trying to make it clear, like, listen. And when I looked at linebacker, Nick Bolton wasn't the top 1. Brandon Bowing was the top 1. So I'm like, you know what? If they take linebacker, they'll take him off my hand. We're going back 1 spot. Denver, come on, man. You got so many holes. You really had to do it like that? Like
I'd be surprised. I would be surprised if Bolton drops that far. Yeah. I know. I guess he had not a great pro day, but I had him going in the first round of the Packers early on in the draft process. So
hey, Mike, put mine back up.
I had him going to the second. I had him going in the second round. So every time I see him in the what do you call it? In a third, I'm like, let's go. And see, this was my draft last time. So I was able to take J.C. Horn, right? I was able to move up packaging a bunch of stuff in the back end. And actually, I only moved up to early in the second because what's his name? Terrence Marshall Jr. slipped a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
He slipped, and I got him earlier in the second, so I didn't have to give him too much. I didn't come in the first round. And then I took Nick Bolton, and then I took Tyson Campbell, and then I took at that fifth spot where I took Camden Stearns. I took Drew Dalman. That's where I was fighting. Camden Stearns wasn't on the board last time for me, and I did take Trey McKitty right where Denver took him again. Like right after that one, like Denver really came at me a lot in this draft.
That was funny though.
It is what it is.
Oh, good,
you take a picture?
I like my I'm good. I like my draft.
Yeah.
Yeah, so once again, shout out to everybody who came through. All fans, Giants, Eagles, Cowboys channel members, a Washington football team as well. Appreciate y'all for coming through. And look, the draft is in 9 days.
Can't wait.
Maybe not right after, but you know, if the guys are available, we can switch channels. It doesn't matter to me, but maybe we can have a stream. Maybe not right away. Give some time so we can either really love them, really hate them, cool down. Because Eagle fans, if we start seeing some Howie Roseman picks, I'm gonna need a week or two to cool down. But we can come in and diagnose how we feel. We can grade them in front of everybody and stuff like that.
Who y'all think y'all getting for? Like, I think we're really getting J.C. Horn. That's the legit pick I think we're getting. So who you think you getting first round? I can see Parsons really going to y'all.
Like, I could too, but the reason why in the back of my head I'm like, it's the character concerns, and I know that the Giants are, but yeah, I think Parsons is a really good fit. I would love Rashawn Slater if he drops.
Yeah,
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if he's gonna, but the thing that scares me the most is and I would like an edge, just not at 11. But there's a lot of rumors that the Giants are interested in edges. Azeez Ojulari fits our scheme. I've talked about him. If we're taking a
component, then
that's what I want. I want to trade back. If we're gonna take an edge, I want to trade back. But if we stay at 11. I either want them to go offensive line or wide receiver, unless they're going Parsons. I want them to go Slater or Elijah Vera Tucker, or you go with Devontae Smith or
Vera Tucker if both the tackles gone.
Yeah, I can see Vera Tucker too, but that's where my head's at right now. But the Giants have kept me guessing this entire offseason, so I don't know what the hell they're going to do.
Yeah. Same with the Eagles. I mean, they're like, well, maybe we move back up, maybe we stay, maybe we move back. I think if we stay at 12, it's really between the J.C. Horn and or Patrick Surtain. If Kyle Pitts falls to where he's supposed to, everybody says he's the hot commodity. He goes in the top 5, 6, 7. The Cowboys, I think we're going to take the other cornerback that you don't. I think that's pretty much it.
What about Devontae Smith? No,
that's the thing. I think again, I think on the board are these 4 people, like legitly: Devontae Smith, Jalen Waddle, and Surtain and Horn.
Waddle the sleeper. Waddle going to be a beast in the league too.
Waddle's my second favorite receiver. I like him more than Smith.
Yeah, and so this is what I'm nervous about. I think that the Eagles want one of them 4, right? And that's not saying if a Rashawn Slater slips, the Eagles love offensive line and defensive line. Listen to this.
And Slater he was working out with Zach Martin like the other day. They got pictures of him. I'll take Slater with a heartbeat. Like
he reminds me of Zach Martin, by the way.
I started working out. I got hyped. Like
I saw that the other day. I finally saw somebody make that comparison. I'm like, yeah, that's what I've been saying for a while, because he's kind of got he played tackle. People have concerns with the arm length, kind of like they did with Martin. Martin shifted over to the guard. He was an all-pro guard. I love Rashawn Slater. If Slater's there for the Giants, that's who I'm going to be calling for on draft night. But I don't think he's
I would have thoughts about Slater and if Pitts was on the board, just because Slater's that good.
Yeah.
He's legit. I know he's not flashy, but he'll change your team's whole offensive line. So it's hard to just say, I'm going Pitts. Like, I love Pitts, but Slater is like, you see what Zach Martin turned into? If it's the same thing, you can't just be like, I don't want a Hall of Famer. It's cool. Like, So I don't know. But they're both, there's no way they would both be there. So I don't think I have to worry about that problem.
And that's where, like, my boatload of players is going to get trimmed down significantly by the time we pick. Real quick, shout out to James McBride, who became a channel member to the channel. Much love and appreciation, my guy. But listen, here's my whole take on it. I think Slater will be right up Howie's alley, but he's not going to be at the alley because he's not going to be there because
I don't think even if he got to 11, no way we're passing.
He might go before Sewell because of his versatility.
He might.
Correct. But like I was reading, we can't count the what's it called, the Chip Kelly drafts, but in the last 9 Howie Roseman drafts, 7 out of 9 were defensive line or offensive line. The other 2 were Jalen Reagor last year and when we traded up for Carson Wentz. Other than that, we go D-line, offensive line.
Y'all taking Christian Barrymore?
Huh?
Y'all taking Barrymore?
Barrymore, yeah. He's
good.
He even showed interest. I don't like him at 12. I like
12.
him around 16, 17.
Not at 12, yeah.
Yeah. 12. I like him later. So I honestly think if they don't go back to their ways, offensive lineman or defensive lineman, which maybe they trade back to 15 to 20-ish, and they get the Darisaw on the offensive line or the Barrymore on the defense.
What about line. I got one for you. What about Kwity Paye?
Not at 12,
man. Not that early.
Not that 12.
Kwity Paye got to go in the 20s.
Yeah. So here's my take. I think if we stay at 12, they're going to say we love O-line, we love D-line, but it's too early. I'm hoping they say that. And again, it's a 4-piece. It's Jalen Waddle, Devontae Smith, J.C. Horn, and Patrick Surtain. But my fear is Cowboys are going to like one of them DBs. The Giants are going to like one of them receivers. And Miami
I could see you guys taking Vera Tucker also. I could see Vera Tucker.
At 12?
I wouldn't mind him at 11 to the Giants. I like Vera Tucker.
Look, I think your coach, because what I've heard, I'm not an expert. I think he like receivers bad. I think Sirianni wants one of them receivers.
Yeah, I think so too. I think the legit mock is going to be. I think Jalen Waddle is really right up our alley. I think the Giants, the Dolphins, if they decide to go wide receiver, they're going to go Devontae Smith over him. You know,
the beast. It's just I can't lie. You look at that size. I know he's been playing like that his whole life, but it's hard to not look at it.
Facts.
Who do you guys think in the top 10? If there's one team that's going to have like a shocker, which team do you think it's going to be? Like, all right, let's take the 49ers out of it because a lot of people say the 49ers potentially with Mac Jones. So let's take that out of it. Outside of the 49ers, who do you think it'll be?
I can see Detroit can mess around because they got Campbell and he all about biting kneecaps and he all want to be aggressive. I can see Campbell taking Micah Parsons and just throwing everything off. Like, did he just go defender?
What about the Falcons? Could you see the Falcons taking like Patrick Surtain maybe at 4? Could you see something like that?
If they're smart, because their defense worse than ours, but they won't do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that could be. Real quick, shout out to James McGride with the $5 super chat. Just joined channel member. He said, "Good picks, Mike. Go Birds." Nick Bolton is part of them picks. If you didn't hear, anyways. Yeah, don't think about like Patrick Surtain. The way I hear rumblings around the NFL is teams are really liking the top tier quarterbacks, and a team like Atlanta who's been like Kyle Pitts or a quarterback or just offensively heavy. Who knows? They might say, listen.
Here's my prediction for the draft. I feel like a quarterback that's solidified on the team, like Atlanta mess around, draft a quarterback, and trade Matt Ryan draft night.
It's not impossible.
It's not.
Somebody like the Bears.
It's not impossible.
The Bears could, because look,
or Washington.
I just went with Andy Dalton, so I can see the Bears being like, look, we got to do something.
And or Washington. Why couldn't Washington trade for Matt Ryan?
Because I don't want to see that. Yeah. I can lie to myself about Fitzpatrick because he's up and down. Matt Ryan is good enough to really make them make some moves, so I don't want to see I don't.
Hold up.
You don't become Washington's GM because that's a good move right there. like, don't do it.
Cap for Life coming with a $10 super chat. He said, "Gentlemen's greetings from Miami." He said, "Okay, guys, respect the content, but do you realize that your division is the reason why we should eliminate all divisions? Redskins, Washington football team deserved it, but come on, the NFC East is brutal."
Last year it was. Cap for Life.
Now, it is.
Don't get used to it though.
No, don't get used to it. Our division is the most. There's not a division in the league with this many rivalries, cross rivalries.
Oh, in terms of historical, we have 13 combined Super Bowls. It's the greatest division in the league. It's the greatest division in the sport. I mean, the Cowboys have 5, the Giants have 4, Washington has 3, and the Eagles have 1. We have the most Super Bowls of any division. But this year,
yeah, we were trash.
This upcoming year, I don't think we're going to be trash. I think we're going to have a middle of the road division. I think it's going to be a much improved division this year.
I'm about to tell you what, whoever do come out of the division, we can have that argument later. Don't nobody want to see them in the playoffs.
My guys are skipping right through the regular season.
Well, here's what I'll say.
Whoever come out of our division is going to be nothing to play with because our division is always we rip each other apart. So by the time you get to the playoffs, we're a good team.
Well, the Giants in Washington, if they get in the playoffs, they're dangerous because you could argue both of them have top 5 potential defenses if things go, their way, and the Cowboys have an explosive offense. So it's going to be fun this year. I think the NFC East is going to be much better.
That's why, look, when we play each other, that's what I'm looking at. I'm like, okay, is our offense going to get over or their defense going to shut us down?
Yeah. It's going to be a fun year.
I'm not happy Saquon's coming back. I'll keep it real with you. I ain't gonna...
Yeah, and like I said, look, respectfully, you guys had a good off season. Cap said teams under 500 don't deserve the playoffs. Listen, nobody is up here arguing what this whole division did last year. It was bad. But again, football's been 100 seasons. What's 1 out of 100? You know what I mean? So I think, and even if we struggled, if you want to talk about 2019 wasn't that good because the Eagles won a division at 9-7, it's still over 500.
Giants won a Super Bowl at 9-7.
Exactly. So
that don't mean that once you get into the playoffs, everybody's 0-0.
Yeah.
Hey, as much as y'all hate on our teams, I seen every team in our division peel off wins last year that nobody saw. I saw the Giants shut down Seattle. I saw you guys bust the Saints down. And I saw we knocked off the Vikings. I think that's our best win.
Washington beat the Steelers when they were undefeated, I think.
Yeah. They're the ones who broke their soul and took them on a tumbling.
That was the win I wish I could have that we almost had. Garrett Gilbert had me like, we gonna get a win. So I'm just saying our division, as much as people want to hate on us, we knocked off good teams all last year. So don't sleep.
And the Giants,
Seattle, when y'all beat Seattle, everybody was confused.
Well, also almost we should have beat the Bucs. We lost to them by 2. They won the Super Bowl. We narrowly lost to the Rams early in the year. So Giants were competitive all year. I think the Cowboys getting Dak back are going to be much better, obviously, and Washington should be better as well. And who knows what
let the NFL sleep on the NFC East. It's better that way. Keep sleeping.
Yeah. Let's be slept on. Real quick, shout out to Christian Sorto with the $2 super chat. He said you probably already covered this, but where's Ed? Ed had to dip out right around right around an hour. So we've been going on for an hour and 37.
Yeah, I got to jump off in a minute myself.
Done in an hour. He had to dip out. He did his first, I want to say 4 or 5 picks of his mock draft. If you catch us on a rerun, you'll see Ed's picks. Ed had some cool hot takes too. He was coming at the Giants. He came at the Eagles. So if I didn't like the guy, I wouldn't like the guy. But I already like him. So I can't dislike him with the jokes he said. You know what I mean? So shout out to Ed. But with that being said, I think we're going to wrap it up here. Shout out to everybody for coming through. I do believe the Falcons are the wild card. They can throw a monkey wrench in the draft. Yes, I think Miami's pick is going to be scary as an Eagle fan because if Miami goes, if let's just say Jamar Chase goes to another team.
Well, I think he's going to Cincinnati. I can't believe I'm saying that. Yeah. I think they should go Penei Sewell, but I think they're going Jamar Chase.
Correct. And so if Chase goes early, I think the Dolphins and the Lions, if they pick the Devontae Smith or Jalen Waddle, well, then I'm scared because you can get the other one of them. And then
like those tackles get that low and I get either one of those tackles or Pitts, I'm good.
I don't want you guys getting nobody's talked about it with the Cowboys, and I've been saying it forever. If he's there, I think you guys would take it Slater. Like if there is any team, and I don't care if Pitts is there, I think you might take Slater.
They might take Slater because everybody mad.
And I don't think Pitts will be there. But if there is any team that historically values offensive linemen early, it's you guys. And you guys, you need to restart to rebuff that offensive line. You're talking about a guy that can play on all 5 positions of that offensive line.
He's a weapon. He's an offensive weapon.
I don't want him going there because I think you guys are notorious for building good offensive lines. I think he'd be a great fit for your team. I don't want you guys getting Slater, but I think you definitely could if he's there.
Dang, yeah. With that being said, listen, we will have our the Philly Talk podcast, Philly Mike, Cowboys fan talk, Mr. Rome, the entertainer, Chris, and the real Ed Oliver. Ed Oliver. We'll be back maybe a week or so, maybe 2 weeks. We got to plan it out, figure out what day's best for the guys. So expect a post-draft very intense stream, because some people on the panel will be happy, some will be mad, some will be distraught. We will find out. And
that's what we need.
And if this thing goes well, we can definitely make it into a weekly podcast, or every couple weeks, a quarterly podcast. A quarterly podcast will be better. Every quarter we do like 4 times throughout the year. We switch channels and stuff, and we talk about it and see what team's coming out. Now, let me just say, if the Eagles show their true colors and are bad, I might call sick a couple of them streams.
Y'all go ahead and hold that down by yourself.
Nah, we're going to be better than advertised. Jalen Hurts is going to be a little bit better than what people think. So with that being said, again, if you haven't subscribed to these guys, definitely do it. Go ahead and say your goodbyes. We're going to be out.
Hey, thanks for having me on, man. I had an absolute blast. I know I got cut off at the beginning, but yeah, I said at the top of the stream, you guys probably didn't hear it. Love doing this last time. You guys all seem like great guys, and I said I wouldn't mind doing this every week in season if you guys were up for it in alternating channels. So
with me.
Yeah, but I had I had fun, man, talking football with you guys. So, and thank you to your community for not being too hard on the Giants fan.
Absolutely, man. Again, thanks, Mike. Thanks for being on. Thanks for rocking with me, entertainer. I'm the new one. I'm the young one in the group. Hitting a year in about, I think, like 2 months, around July, 3 months. So look, man, I appreciate it. It's Cowboys fan talk, and hopefully, I'll just say this, keep it PC right now. I hope the division don't embarrass us this year. Somebody got to get busy. Let's just leave it like that. We'll argue about who better a little later in the summer.
Yeah. I just don't like the word NFC least. Let's let at least 1 or 2 fight for the top spot. Call Eagles. But with that being said, much love. Listen, if you haven't hit the like button, hit the like button on the way out. If you like the Eagles, and you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. I mean, if Cowboy fans, Washington fans, and Giant fans want to subscribe, you can. But I know you're only coming here to ha when we're losing. But it is what it is, I guess, at the end of the day. Because we drop Philly content only. I do Sixers as well. Until next time, y'all know what time it is. We out. Peace.